Hi guys, how are we doing today? So I was picking up my questioning cards and put everything out on my desk that Spirit said is going to be used. So don't you know, card already came out. Spirit's like, I'm ready, let's get going. Okay, here we are. So the question is, do I tend to be positive or negative on a daily basis? Bless me, sorry. Sorry. The quote is, a positive attitude may not solve all your problems, but it will annoy enough people to make it worth the effort. That is like a crucial thing right now, where people need to learn how to balance their dark and their light, because this whole happy rainbows, butterflies all the time is not natural. It's not. We go through such a huge range of emotions. And it's not natural. Like, how you cannot stay in one vibration all the time. But we should be able to look at it as an experience, kind of like visiting a neighbor. You see it, you acknowledge it, and you move on. You don't resonate in it. So in saying that, so Spirit has picked out 11 decks for today. So if you see me staring and searching, you know why. So, what is this? Let me pull a couple more out before I start reading this, just because there's two ways that this could go, and I just want a clarifier for it. Now I'm all sneezy. My nose is going to start running, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know what it is. There's just certain readings I do, and I just get all nasally. So, Spirit's saying that you're kind of resistant to the how do I say this? You're kind of resistant to the thought of resonating or even using some of your negative you want people to see you in a certain manner, and Spirit's saying you're discovering that people tend to use you because you're always happy, happy, happy. Sometimes even a little depressed. You're very and don't get me wrong, because Spirit's like, no, you can give it to someone if they need it. But for the most part, they're like, you like to stay in comfort. You worry about what other people think about you. Kind of like you need acceptance. And that determination of needing people's approval all the time is hindering your abundance. It is stopping you from going to the level that you need to be at. And Spirit's like, I want you in this Empress. I want you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet without needing assistance. Because right now, this is where you are. And Spirit's like, I want you here. Spirit's saying that you need something from these people. And if you don't get it, you are restless. You cannot function. Yeah, they're like, you can't discover. Like, this neediness, because you need something from people, is, in all honesty, wearing you down. And just like I said, Spirit wants you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Because right now, this persistence of needing this approval that you get is blocking all the new possibilities coming into your life. And Spirit, bottom of the deck, they're like, it's a choice. It's a conscious decision. You are consciously making the choice to put yourself last. Because even if you don't want to do something, you do it because you don't want people to get mad at you. And Spirit's like, it's a lack of discipline. It's a lack of focus. Like, That's like the hardest part of doing this. Is getting my dang cards off the table. So Spirit's saying, Spirit is saying it is time to release the way you have been living, because being kind all the time is blocking your enlightenment. It's blocking you from growing. It is blocking you from experiencing what you need to experience in your soul's evolution. They're like, you need to stop worrying about what other people think. You just need to. Because in some aspects, you will find out that the people that you are so worried about what they think may think very similar to you. So you are seriously... Just like I said, they may think very similar to you because we're breaking through it. Like, that's funny. It's just confirmation for me. They're like, yep, breakthrough. You got it before we even had to put it out. They're funny. Okay. God, they're funny. They're like, yeah, that's not for them. It's not for them. That was for you. Breakthrough. Say what's on your mind. I tend to do it. I tend to buffer because I am 100% guilty of worrying if people are going to think I am too aggressive while I read, because Spirit's like, no, this is how it's supposed to be. Like, you, like, brutal, honest, truth. And I'm like, man, that's, like, horrible. Like, you really, they're like, say it. Say it. They need to hear it. And I'm like, please. And I do this battle inside of myself all the time. But apparently I'm not the only one that does it. There's a lot of you out there that do this, and I'm hearing about it through Spirit. And good Lord. Let's see what came out, because a lot did come out. So, okay, so I tend to, see, I'm kind of battling myself right now because a lot of people don't, that's why I'm like kind of staring at this and freaking, a lot of people don't like to get into politics. But lately, the cards, they're like, nope. Throwing it in the face. They're throwing it in our face. So, here we go. Spirit said it is time to rebel against your gotta stay positive, stuck in sadness and depression. Like, if you feel mistreated, you need to stand up. You need to stand up. If you are afraid of what others may think, just like I said, with their breakthrough, they feel the same way. They are living life the same way as you are. They are afraid of what other people may think about their opinion. Because in, like, spirits like this right here, have we noticed that this card is the serpent? Can we see the jackal face? Can we see how they hide behind this persona of being good? And I will be the first one to say it, that when it comes to this, I am neither one or the other. I am an independent. I am me. I represent. Get over here. I represent the people. I do not represent a party. But this is rotten to the core. And it shows it in the card. And Spirit is like, it is time to rebel. It is time to take your power back. It is time to soar. And I'm sorry, my dogs are up to mischief. Go lay down. Spirit's like, you're afraid. You're afraid. But Spirit says, I am here. Everything that you experienced in your whole entire life has made it. So I know that you are ready and that you have the courage that you need to move forward. This feeling of exhaustion all the time because of depression, because of anxiety, because of fear, I'm removing it. Here it is in reverse. I'm removing it. It doesn't exist. You need to get out of this feeling of loneliness. You are not alone. The moment you use your words, you stick up for yourself, you are coming into alignment. You're healing yourself. You're healing damage that came to you like they're saying this damage was done to you. This damage was taught to you. It is time to learn a new way of being. And that does not mean that it's going to be easy, because they're like, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of, they're like, chaos. There's going to be a lot of chaos. But Spirit wants you to know that the way you are living right now, you are disconnected from Source. You do not have trust. your patience is suffering. Like, you are sitting there and you're like, when is my life going to change? When is it going to change? Spirit's like, the possibilities are endless. You need to come out of this energy of feeling like you're going to fall to your death, because Spirit's like, it's an illusion. You're not falling. You have guilt. And your creativity has been blocked on purpose. This participation in this worrying about, am I being positive enough? Am I being too negative? Like, I need to not be negative. The only way to escalate is to stay positive all the time. It's a lie. It should be a circle. Okay, I was up here. Okay, this bothered me. Oh, I need to climb back up here. It's a revolving door. And participating in this, I need to stay up here, I need to stay up here, I need to stay up here, is from traumas from your past lives. But it's okay, because you have success and abundance coming to you. Like, yeah, you're in the process of rebirthing. You're in the process of understanding. You will master. And they're like, experience life. Because the way you've been living, it's an illusion. Because of sinister individuals that want to keep you low. They want to make it so you cannot rest. They want to make it so you live in exhaustion. I don't know if I want to say that, so. They're like sinister. These people are sinister. Like, say it, say it, say it. They want you to work hard and die young. Has anyone ever they're like, don't say it. Never mind. We'll let that one go. Time. They're like, in due time. Not ready for that. This is where you're heading. This is where you're heading. Spirit, they're like, luck is on your side. Emotions are running high. They're like, go ahead, unload. All right, here we go. So, Spirit's saying, here's the card that came out of the deck. It's a win-win. You are going to win Like, Spirit's not going to let you fail. You're going to win. So they're like, luck is on your side. Just like I said, emotions are going to run high with this. They're saying that a new, either, no, they like say it. I struggle sometimes because they're like, a new romance cycle is coming into your life. However that may mean. I'm staying neutral. You have been living your life by past experiences. You are letting past experience run your life, and Spirit wants you to release that energy, because they're like, worrying about others as much as you do is blocking your prosperity. It's blocking your abundance. Worry about yourself, your family, and people as a human race. Because everything that is good is coming to you. Stop living your life on what others may think or feel. It's not fair to you. You did not come to this experience that we call life to cater to everyone else's opinions. You did not come here to see if you offended everyone and try to stay above offending everyone. Because whether you realize it or not, every word that is spoke has the chance to offend. Especially in this time and age. Oh, good Lord. So, Spirit wants you, and they want to acknowledge that this to you is a mental conflict. This is a battle that you have been experiencing for quite a while. And they're like, choose carefully. Because if you make the right choice and choose you, your family, and they're like the human race. Choose, like, if you choose, sorry, Spirit. If you choose, they're coming in strong because they're like, I want you to say these words. And I'm like, I'm battling myself. Or should I say I'm battling them? So they're like, I'm going to make you yawn until you speak. So they want you to make the correct decision. You had a soul contract with them stating that you were going to come here and you were going to follow this path. And you need to not be tricked by all the glitter and shininess that keeping your self distracted with. They said, choose the right choice, the one we agreed on before you came here. I'm showing you signs because if you do it, you make the right choice. We have all these things coming to us. You have divine light. You're going to be successful. You're going to win. The creativity and fertility is going to be amazing. And you will be on a solid foundation. You need to stop worrying of what other people may think of you. So, So, the Seven of Swords came out and they said, be cautious. They want you to be cautious. They want you to stay open-minded. They don't want you to close the door on yourself. One second. Yeah, they don't want you. Here he is making his choice in the reverse. They're like, if you choose the wrong thing, you're going to be so disappointed. And I know that they're like, what you see going forward looks impossible. Looks like you have no control, that you can't, like, it looks impossible. But they're like, you're tricking yourself. Stay open-minded. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Whatever you're thinking, it's not impossible. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. I say it all the time. What matters is what you and Source think of you, like you. That's what matters. It's not what other people think about you. Because we're all here on our own path. Yeah. They're just like it's like compromise. I cannot speak today. They're confirming that you feel, with the devil in reverse, that you feel like you have no control over the situation that is being done in front of you. And what is the devil? The master of lies. He's considered the father of lies. So, in saying that, Spirit's like, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs that I am laying out in front of you. There's an easy way out, but you don't want to see it. You are, and I say it all the time, you are at a threshold. When you step over that threshold, Spirit's like, you're going to graduate. You're going to graduate. But you cannot get there where you sit right now. It will never happen. Good Lordy, I still got like one of those little taggy things stuck in my bra. I'm like, what is scratching me? Just like Spirit said, like, yeah, they're like, put the past behind you. The past is irrelevant at this point. You learned what you needed to learn from the past, and that's it. That's it. They're trying to get me to yawn again. And they're like, I want this deck. And I know what they're going to say here. I know it. They're going to tell you that you're amazing. You're magic. You can create anything. You can do anything. The Nine of Cups. Do we remember what the Nine of Cups is? You have everything. Look at her. She's fortune teller. She's magic. She has everything she needs. And guess what else she has? Her divine counterpart. This is the Lover's card in this deck. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the relationship that you want. Like you just have to take those last few steps to get where you need to be. Are you going to walk through that doorway? Or are you going to stay and hide where it feels comfortable? Yeah, they don't want you to feel like the world that is collapsing around you is going to have any effect on you. They're like, have faith. Everything happens for a reason. They are like, sit back and watch it and realize that you are safe. You have this. You have it. You need to stop living in fear. You need to look at emotions just like I said. It's a circle. You experience it, you pull yourself out of it. You experience it, you pull yourself out of it. There is no that I need to resonate and stay at this vibration or otherwise. You're not learning. Spirit said when you master yourself and can work through your emotions, you have your soul family coming in. You have the like-minded individuals that are just like you that are going to come in and help you move forward. Here's the Moon card. Like, you have all the magic that you need. You have all the magic you need. All of it. 1 second. Sometimes they're like, there's something in the book. I want you to look. Here I am. I'm looking. Okay, that's 19. What's this one? 17. And then the moon. Okay, so with these two coming out together, just like I said, they're like your soul family's coming in, but they want you to move forward. And it says, heed your instincts, follow your intuition, manifesting subconscious, psychic vision or dreams, learning magic, exposing deception. Look beyond the surface for hidden truths, unseen forces at work, cycles, intentions, magic work with quick results, journeys, occult interests. Spirit wants you, and I know why they sent this out, but you are going to realize the world that you have been living in is so much darker than you could even imagine. So much darker. Especially, you heard it from the book. There are occult attachments that are happening around you. The truth is coming to you. Everything that happens around you is magic. Everything. There is not one, I can't say not one, but I know that Spirit has a small group of individuals that he puts out in front of us that actually make it in front of us. I'm talking like that, like famous people. This is a small group that God put there. Small group. But the rest of them, this is how they got there. And with this, with this. They like heed the warning. Heed it. Because there is so much going on behind the scenes that you don't want to look at, that are going to make your emotions go through that circle. You are going to experience, remember that moon card that came out, high emotions? It's coming. So in saying that, let's move on to the next deck. Spirit said, watch out for the fads. The things that are going on right now that is trendy. They want you to look at it as what it is. There's deception. There's deception. Sorry, There's deception around you. Do not follow the fads, because they could be pushing you in an opposite direction than your soul contract. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to try to pull my energy away from all this negativity, because there's a huge rabbit hole that I could go down that I don't want to go down. I don't choose the cards that come out. Spirit chooses the cards. Spirit pushes this stuff in front of you that they want you to, it's just like they want you to think about it. They want you to sometimes they trigger people. Sometimes I do the why do I get the fortune telling that like future things that are to come, and it seems like Spirit uses me for preparation and fortune telling. This is coming. Watch out for this. Like, you need to do this to be prepared. You need to do this to be prepared. And all these other card readers, they're like, ooh, your loved one is coming to you and all perfect. And here I am. I'm like gloom and doom. Like, come on now. I don't want people to look at me as like, yeah, she talks negative. I guess it comes back to that, like, question of the day. Like, am I worried about what other people think? No, because here I am and I'm doing it. And the people that need to know that information of what is coming, they'll get it. And if they get it later, then they get it later, because this does not have a timestamp. Like, this is not like, oh, it's going to happen here. Like, it's going to happen when it happens, and that's all there is to it. So, Spirit wants you to feel secure. They want you to realize that their connection to you is absolutely positively secure. But this feeling that you have going on of separation, they're like, it's an illusion. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not true. I am with you. You talk to me, I'll talk to you, I'll help pushing you forward. Even when you're ignoring me, I'm gonna push you forward. Like, I know your possibilities and what you are going to bring to the table. Even if you get distracted along the way, I know what you can create. Yeah. I say it all the time, like, we have confidence. Spirit wants you to realize that if you don't believe in yourself, how are other people going to believe in you? And I'm a true believer in this. I am my worst critic and my biggest cheerleader. You know that revolving door? That circle that we're always working through? Like, Spirit's like, you need to be your biggest cheerleader. It doesn't matter what others think of you. Stop. Like, bottom of the deck. Shine. Be you. Say what's on your mind. Do what you think. Alright, I'm doing this deck and nothing else. Because I also have a mound of everything in front of me. And just like I said, I had 11 decks here. Okay, let's see. So, this book is so half-ass backwards. The way I think things should be in this book aren't in, because they're like, look at this, and I'm like, where is it? Crazy little conversations I have with Spirit all the dang time. Ooh, there it was. We went by it. Well, I know that. What else was it? Guess they're just kind of, okay. We got the mirror, which we know we need to see each other and ourselves the way others see us, and the way that we see ourselves isn't just like I said, we are our own worst critics. But yet again, they're like, you are magic. You are a creator. And to reinforce it, at the bottom of the deck is the crone. And some of you may be seeing a lot of crows lately. Take it as a sign. But we know that the crone, we all know what a crone is, like that witch that people would go to for spells and healing, and like they're magic, they're psychic. They do all these amazing things, but then it's like they get looked at in a negative light. But they were like, look at the book, look at the book. So here I am looking at the book, and the crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. Rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with crows, smoke, night, and the moon. And they wouldn't let me put this card back, like, so they're like, see it, acknowledge it. And I say it all the time, like with the Starborn, like we are here having a human experience, and in saying so, we're just all like, they're like, say it, space people. I said it there. We're space people that come here for a human experience. But I want to know about this one a little bit more. What do I need to know about this? There is yeah, it's a guider. So Spirit wants you to realize that with this coming out, that this comes out when you are in alignment. This comes out when there should be an ease in a decision or an action. This comes out, they want you to realize that okay, they want me to read this part to you because apparently it's going to mean something to someone. Not everyone, but someone. It says the word evil. comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has time or ripeness. When it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. I don't know who that was for, but Spirit is, and it's funny because the card right after that, there is, get out of there. Sorry. There is the, like, I'm just going to say it. They're saying that there is something good that is going to come from all this bad. There's something good that's going to come from all this bad. Girls, Dee Dee, get over here. So, in saying that, Spirit wants you to, they want you to wake up to what's going on around you. They want you to, in a healthy manner, work through all the emotions that you are going to have coming through your body. So, I don't know if there's really anything else I can say about it. Just realize that everything you're experiencing, you are supposed to experience. There were souls that were lined up that were just trying to get here, to be here for this point in time, because we are in the process of ascension. I know I'm like a broken record with it, but it's the God's to honest truth. And the ascension that we are going through, we will be taking these bodies that we are in right now into the 5D, which has never, ever been done. And that means that we will have pretty much like the hot rod of vessels. And in saying that, they've said that we are going to be able to step into the 3D world, into the 4D world, and into the 5D world, and be able to move in and out of these energies because we are staying in these vessels. And don't get all upset, because with evolving and changing, and if your bodies bother you, trust me, there's a way around everything. The things that have been hidden from us are it's unbelievable. But I'm not going to go too far off left or off on the right. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. But just realize that when we move in to the 5D earth, and I post a lot of her things, like she hasn't put anything out lately because I don't know why, but I follow the Girl in the Universe. She is on Rumble. Check her out. She talks about the 5D earth because she's special. She's very special. And just like I said, like, there are earth angels on this earth right now for this point in time, helping move humanity into where we're going. There are negative beings that are trying to keep us in the 3D, so that way it already came out in the cards. There are so many things happening right now that the evil will not win. They will not win. They can't win. The fight has already been won. So this last hoorah that is going to be coming, Spirit's like, do not have fear. Know that you are divinely protected. Follow your intuition. That is me talking to you. And I will help you move forward. And in saying that, that's where I'm going to leave you guys, because trust me, it's not because I'm worried about what people think, because I've said it time and time again. I'm not that girl. But in saying that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.